We can get there.
What's up? This is your host, the Voice of Reason. Welcome to episode 7 of Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason.
It's Medicine Man here. How y'all guys doing today? Man, we got a weird topic for y'all today.
Yeah, we're switching it up today, man. We're gonna get weird and strange, and we're just gonna dive right into the realm of weird and strange.
You know, there's a lot of weird shit out there nowadays, but I think probably the oldest weird thing that people talk about, and probably to this day the most like popular pop culture like weirdness is aliens, right?
Yeah. Ever since like the 80s, I'd say.
Nah, since 1948, baby. Roswell.
Yeah, but the 80s though is when they really started making movies and shit about it though. Do you remember? Because they would have like what was a good movie from the 80s, man? I feel like the 80s was like Star Wars and shit.
Oh, come on.
It'd be like
what about
Star Trek?
But Star Trek was in like the late 60s, early 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Star Trek is so dull and it's just
there's nothing like Captain Kirk.
Super lame, dude. It's just super lame. Like, I can't get into it.
That's just because you don't have you're just not cool enough, Darius. You're not a Trekkie.
Whatever, man.
You gotta get Trekkie, man.
I'm a goddamn Jedi.
But Jedi,
I got a lightsaber. I'll slice a Trekkie in half with my purple lightsaber.
But we have a stun gun.
Dude, did you know that Samuel L. Jackson actually, the reason he had a purple lightsaber in Star Wars was because he said that he wanted a purple lightsaber. Like, he was just like, yeah, give me a purple lightsaber. I don't want a blue one. I don't want a red one.
Purple.
Yeah.
He had to be unique.
That's pretty OG, man. But anyways, aliens. So you tell me, you know a lot about, alien or extraterrestrial.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to believe you're an extraterrestrial theory. Stop and look at it, man. Okay. Throughout history, we've done all these crazy, and I'm not saying human beings don't test the resolve and don't know how to do things, but I'm calling out the fact that, like, okay, think back. Do you really think that freaking all these humans like built all these giant civilizations with sticks and rocks?
Well,
come on, sticks and rocks. They built the pyramids with sticks and rocks.
There's a lot of theories behind that I've heard. I don't really know much about the shit, but some people say that there were like giant people back then, like people were bigger or something like that and stronger. But that would still be insane.
I don't give a damn.
These pyramids are like
some of those rocks weigh hundreds of tons. Hundreds of tons.
I don't know, man.
Modern day engineers don't even know how they would do that.
Well, maybe they fucking all did it together. Maybe they.
Yeah, I mean, people it would take to pull a 200-ton rock. They didn't even have horses. They had camels.
A lot of people.
That'd be pretty funny to watch a bunch of Egyptians driving camels toiling a rock.
Maybe they like constructed some sort of thing to put in between the camels and like I don't know.
Okay, come on.
I take that back. That wouldn't work.
Where would these people that are playing with rocks and sticks get the idea to be all engineering?
Dude, people had great ideas back then. I mean, because there wasn't anything, so it was easy to have a good idea. I could see it, but
I'm sorry, I just don't think you wake up one day and shit out the Pythagorean theorem.
Well, nobody woke up and shat out the Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagoras did.
I mean, he didn't shit it out though.
He was just like drawing circles
for for a while before he was like, this is it. I honestly don't even remember what the Pythagorean theorem is.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Oh. Yeah,
Come on, Darius. You can't find angles. You can't find the right angle, man. No,
know
but
what the
okay.
right
But,
angle
back
looks
on the
like.
alien thing. But realistically, you go and look at it. It is statistically improbable that we're the only people out there, man.
Yeah.
Statistically improbable. What is the Drake theory, the Drake equation, or some shit like that?
I love Drake. No, I'm just kidding.
But really, he does
Yeah.
love Drake.
I totally believe that, man. Yeah, I can totally see that. There's no way throughout this entire universe that there is no other civilization or whatever, anything of beings.
And there's crazy if you go back and look at like Paleolithic stuff, like cave drawings and shit. They have like people in spacesuits and like helmets and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not just something that maybe it could be something that we just imagined because it looked like it? Like when you look at a shape in the clouds. I gotta see pictures, man.
Here, I got you.
These are on pyramids in Egypt?
No, this is in Italy in an ancient cave from like cavemen. Tell me that don't look like a damn astronaut.
I mean, I guess it kind of does, but that could be just like, what are those little things coming off the thing around his head? Like, what is that? Maybe that's some sort of sign. Maybe that's like something's radiating off of them. That's kind of what that could look like. It doesn't necessarily look like he's wearing a helmet, but I could totally see how people would think that. It's like when we were looking at Sorbulov's painting the other day, and you guys said it looked like a wave, but I thought it looked kind of like a shark or a dolphin.
Yeah, but back in these days, people didn't do impressionistic art. They drew what they saw. They didn't have a language system. They literally interpreted things.
Okay.
And they didn't have the vocabulary. That's like when you go back reading something like the Mahabharata from India, like one of the ancient Hindu books. They talk about people from space, like the sky, having wars with like lasers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But except they didn't have the word laser back then, so it was like it shot fire from the front of it.
Star Wars took place a long, long time ago in
a galaxy far, far away. And we don't even have damn lightsabers yet. What the fuck? Come on, scientists! I want a fucking lightsaber,
dude. I bet there's got to be a lightsaber. Nobody's actually made a real lightsaber yet.
I tried.
You've tried,
yeah.
But there's nobody who can make a lightsaber. That's not possible.
I mean, how are you going to contain the light?
Yeah, true. There's got to be a way, man. All this crazy shit out right now. I'm no scientist, so
I'm telling you, if somebody comes out with a lightsaber, they're talking to aliens.
I like that's a good theory.
I mean, come on, we're like it's like in 1940, back in the 40s, man. We went from like mechanical everything to having computers in like 5 years, and then we were in space by 1969. Tell me that when they crashed in Roswell, they didn't find out all kinds of shit they did not know before.
Probably, but I mean, technology moves really fast, though. Like, we didn't have iPhones 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's obscene that we can come up with shit and technology moves that fast. It didn't used to do that.
Yeah. iPhones have only been out for like 10 years now, actually.
Yeah.
10 or 11 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's like... There's even, like, if you go in the pyramids, they've got all... I'm saying, like, if you go back and look at, like, let's think the Sumerians, right? The original culture. Their religion, or, like, their belief system back then, they openly admitted that they were being created by, like, a slave race created by, like, an extraterrestrial being to, like, work the planet. And that's what they believed. And, like, how they lived their lives.
Yeah.
Do you really think the original culture would have just like, yeah, we're slaves to an extraterrestrial race? Think they would just made that up? Come on. Come on. You can't just make that shit up. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, what religion doesn't sound crazy?
But theirs wasn't a religion per se, like we consider religion. It was just like that's what they thought. They didn't realistically have they didn't worship them.
Belief.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't really like a worshiping system. It was like this is what we're here for. We're your workers. They didn't really need a religion because they knew the purpose of being here. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird shit.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, and
it was the Anunnaki.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, just go look that up, guys. Go look up the Anunnaki and see what you find up on that one.
I'm looking at major deities.
Every time.
There's a lot of shit here, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was that you just said?
The Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty weird.
There's like, what the fuck have you been reading about?
Have you ever met anybody who claimed to have come in contact with extraterrestrial beings or?
No, but I've definitely met.
Spacecrafts.
I've definitely met people that have been like, I've seen a space. I swear to God, I've seen an alien spaceship, man. But it probably was. I don't know. I was young and was like in the woods, and possibly in not a normal state of mind. And I swear to God, I saw a fucking this like green flashing thing fly through the sky. Now was it a plane? It was moving way too fast to be a plane. Way too fucking fast. It was like spacecraft.
You know, this one time I was on Highway 98 and like kind of near Brett Favre's house, and there was this huge aircraft. It was a plane or something like that, definitely, but it looked so weird because it was like completely dark, and it had all these lights on the bottom of it, so it totally looked like a UFO or something, but it was most definitely a plane though. It was really close to the ground, man. It was maybe 1,000 feet off the ground, if even that.
Dude.
And it flew like right over.
Have you ever seen the movie The Fifth Kind or some shit? Like up in Alaska where they're like getting like kidnapped by aliens and shit?
No, I've never seen that.
Dude, you should watch that movie. It's pretty intense. It's like where like this person gets... These people in this town were like getting abducted by aliens, and they were like repressing it, and this doctor started like hypnotizing them and like bringing the repressed memories out.
Yeah. And
they started remembering them getting captured by aliens, and the aliens came back and started kidnapping people again. It's some weird shit, dude.
Damn.
Like up in Alaska, like Anchorage or some shit. But it's a true story.
Really?
Yeah. It's based on a true story.
So it's based on true accounts.
Yeah.
It's like... It's based on some shit that people
claimed.
So, have you ever heard of this movie series? It's like a horror series anthology called VHS.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I think it was on VHS 2. At the end of it, there's these aliens that come in. It might have been the end of the first one. I'm not really sure.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
These movies are weird, dude.
I remember
They're
when
all on Netflix.
I remember when I first saw it on Netflix and watched it, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Same, dude.
And then when I finally watched it, I was like, Daddy, what the hell was that?
Yeah, it's basically just like, if you guys have ever seen Black Mirror, the show on Netflix, it's just like that, but with like horror plots. It's really weird. But anyways, at the end of VHS 2, there's these kids and they're having a sleepover, and these aliens come in, and you know, but these aliens, they're not like trying to abduct them or anything. They're almost like zombie aliens or something like that, dude.
Zombie
Seriously,
aliens.
they were crazy, man, and they were super fast, and they had like, typical alien look, big, weird teardrop shaped head and the long, fat finger tips and the
little gray aliens.
Yeah, but they had like big, sharp teeth, and like they would eat. They would eat you. It was weird, man. You guys gotta watch that shit if you haven't. Like,
imagine waking up. Imagine waking up in an alien spaceship.
Would you know that you're in an alien spaceship?
Hell fucking yeah. I'm talking about like waking up and like they're about to probe you.
You wake up and you're like surrounded by aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck. I'm not sure. I'd probably just die of like shock.
Nobody wants to get anal probed like Cartman. You remember that episode, like the first fucking episode of South Park?
They actually rehashed it too.
Yeah.
Like they did that whole episode again.
It's so funny when the fucking thing, like the fucking satellite keeps popping out of Cartman's ass.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, that episode's so fucking funny.
So
it's funny. Visitors, guys.
Dude, I need to watch the old episodes again, man. I've been so stuck on the new ones. Like, well, they're on like season 24 now.
Season a lot.
Yeah. Great show though.
Not as much as The Simpsons though. Now.
The Simpsons, they're still making episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be going forever until whoever. Who's the guy that makes that show?
I don't even remember, man.
He makes Futurama too. Look that up.
Dude, but yeah, I think
Matt Groening, that's the guy.
If aliens aren't real, where do we come up with all this weird shit? Like, I get that human beings are pretty weird people, but like, you have to be getting fucked up if you just popping out alien. If like just could like, you'd have to be a fucked up in the head, just be like something going, yeah, little green men, just all of a sudden.
Well,
and then like convince an entire country, like an entire civilization, that the little green men made them.
I mean, whenever people discovered that there were other things out there, like besides the Earth, people are crazy. So I'm sure that somebody
people crazy
was like, I'm sure a crazy person at some point was just like, yeah, I bet there's people living on that planet over there. And then it turned into, but they're probably not people though, because there's not oxygen over there. And then it turned into, oh, well, maybe they're like different and they have like little green heads and shit. It can happen that simply, man. People are crazy.
People are crazy.
Like,
have you ever seen a thing where I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Project Blue Book or something shit like that, where they apparently like the government they leaked it. Somebody leaked it from the federal government, where they had like this base where there's like 100 and something species of like aliens, and they're like working with aliens. And there's like, yeah, it's some crazy shit. You should look that up one day.
What is it?
I think it's called Project Blue Book.
Project Blue Book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up now, man. I wish Cliff was in here, dude. He could look all this shit up real quick.
Dude, Cliff probably would have some good alien input too.
He's out of town right now, right?
Yeah, I think he's in Arkansas.
Yeah, big thanks to him again for getting us in at Hub City Madness.
That was entertaining, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Man, there's this sick ass band. They were called Brother Josh, and the
Medicine Man almost just hit the floor.
Brother Josh and the Quickness was the name of the band. They were really good, man. Super groovy band. They had like a saxophone player.
Yeah, dude.
We also we ran into Jesse of iJammy. We're gonna be having those guys on for Sessions with Fam very soon. Next coming weeks. Look out for that, man. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. And also, Brewski's
Friday night, man.
That's 2 days from now, you guys.
We're gonna be getting Extraterrestrial up in there. Trust me, guys. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Come join us in space.
The real reason why we chose aliens as a topic is because we're actually aliens.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got a zipper behind our head. Just
Nobody's
like
gonna believe us, though. This is just gonna sound like a joke. But anyways,
I'm telling you, the best cover up's the truth.
true, very true. Project Blue Book.
Come and get us, Will Smith. I dare you.
The Project Blue Book had two goals: to determine if UFOs were a threat to national security, and to scientifically analyze UFO related data. UFO related data? So like,
What is UFO related?
where do you get UFO related data from?
Studying UFOs. I'm telling you, the government is working with freaking aliens, man.
Probably.
Like, come on, Area 51. I just said it. The best cover up's the truth. You just tell everybody, yeah, there's aliens there, and nobody's gonna fucking believe the words you say.
Yeah. I don't know. I totally believe. Well, I'm not gonna say that I believe, but I'm open to the possibility that there are extraterrestrial beings and that they have visited. I've always wondered about the Bermuda Triangle. I've always wanted to visit that place just to see what really happens.
Right. Except, knowing us, we'll show up out there, we'll be like, yeah, and then we'll fucking poof off into whatever goddamn shit you disappear into.
Yeah.
That's how my luck is. Like, all the weird shit always happens to me.
I want that to happen. That's why I want to go.
There's
there.
like
I want to see what happens.
It's like I want to disappear into another reality.
Because the only way that you'll know is when you go.
But what if you can't come back and tell nobody?
I'll know.
I'll know.
Like, I'm trying to know, man. Nobody else knows. There's been so many disappearances. There's like a whole page about it. Ellen Austin, USS Cyclops.
The USS Cyclops disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. How ironic.
Flight 19. Star Tiger and Star Ariel. Those are some British.
That's crazy. Did you know there was also this thing in Star? Have you ever heard of Star, Texas?
Star, Texas?
Yeah.
I think so.
There's there for the longest time there was an alien body buried in the church cemetery.
An alien body?
Yeah, in the 1800s, a spacecraft crashed, and there was bodies, and they buried it in the church. They gave it a holy burial at the church, and they were gonna do this documentary about it, and the government came and removed the bodies before they could make the documentary.
Wow. I don't know, but how do we know that that's actually true?
Because it was like in the paper, and they
had pictures?
Yeah.
Is there any way that I could find these pictures?
I'm sure most of them, like, look up Star Texas aliens. There's like a huge story about it in it destroyed some dude's water tower and like windmill and shit like that, and fucked all kinds of shit up.
No, it's not pulling up anything. I'm gonna look up aliens buried Texas. Or it's Aurora, Texas.
Aurora, Texas. Sorry, not Star, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just it happened.
It could have been a hoax, man.
Who would have thought that shit up? They didn't even know what.
People are crazy.
Nobody would have been like Nobody would have been like flying saucer in the 1800s. Nobody knew what a flying fucking saucer was.
Well, they knew what a saucer was. A small plate. It's a flying saucer in the sky. Crazy. People are crazy, man. I'm telling you.
Not everybody is crazy like that.
But hey,
schizophrenia. Not everybody on the planet is schizophrenic.
Of
man.
every 20 person, one of them is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, but the other 19 usually don't listen to them.
Yeah, but they wonder. I'd say about 3 or 4 of those people wonder.
I would say those people are. Those people are crazy.
Will be like, you all are just insane. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find some pictures from this shit, man.
See, I'm telling you, man. There's some weird shit out there. Like if there ain't no aliens, I don't know what to say, man. I feel like there's too much weird shit going on, man. Like
Didn't a flight disappear just a few years ago?
Yeah, Malaysian flight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
a lot of people on that flight.
Yeah, they never knew it. I'm pretty sure the government had some government had something to do with that one, not aliens. Maybe aliens though.
Yeah, that probably was the government. There wasn't really anything strange about it. They weren't near the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, it was strange that like a plane full of people just like disappeared.
But it was more likely that bitch got blown out the sky.
Okay, here's a little picture, but
it's the 1800s, and the pictures were shitty back then.
Yeah, I don't think that was real.
Probably not.
Dude,
so what would you do? Like standing there and an alien landed, like you just saw an alien spaceship land. Would you be scared? Would you want to go talk to the aliens?
I definitely wouldn't want to go talk to them.
Why not?
Because I don't know them. I wouldn't even want to go talk to random humans.
Come on, man. You wouldn't want to know what the aliens was about.
Fuck no.
Would you be one of those
might be crazy, man.
You was just telling me
people are crazy.
But the alien thing, well, I mean, it depends on what aliens are. But like, what if like an alien spaceship landed and just like a regular looking dude walked out? That'd be so disappointing at the same time.
If that
wouldn't that be disappointing though? If it wasn't Little Green Man,
that would be very disappointing. But I would be definitely more comfortable like approaching an alien if they looked like humans. But still,
I guess that's what that's like South Park. Once again, South Park did an episode like that. You remember when they get taken up on the spaceship and the dudes like changing forms.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I did this to make you feel more comfortable. He like shows what he actually looks like, and it's like, yeah. Like giant snot monster.
Dude, I love that shit. They probably cover aliens a couple of times in that show.
See, South Park knows. South Park's are trying to prep you for aliens.
Dude, South Park is the realest show. Like,
dude,
everything that happens on South Park is like real.
Dude, season 19 is the shit.
Season 19.
That's when they start getting the Whole Foods and shit.
Oh yeah, I love that. You know, they actually had a like a district like that in Seattle. It was
just like a bunch of like new age shit.
Yeah, it was like in the south, kind of near the industrial area. Can't remember what the neighborhood was called though, but they had all that, man. Whole Foods and like 40 Starbucks. But Seattle has Starbucks everywhere anyways. Huh.
Dude.
Have you ever noticed that like when aliens turn up or when you see stories and shit about it, it's always in places like Texas or Arizona or New Mexico or something like that?
Well, they say that there's a Stargate in the desert out there.
A Stargate?
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Like a wormhole.
For the aliens to
come through.
Land into?
Yeah. Like out in the Mexican area someplace.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that just sounds crazy, man. That sounds like something that somebody could have totally made up.
But why would you make it up?
I don't know, man. Why do people make
But then
a lot of things
But then
up?
again, I could see a bunch of dudes sitting in a circle going, you know what would be funny? If we made everybody believe about these little people. That would be like the ultimate joke.
Dude, that reminds me of, like I was telling you the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, how I had this friend, and he was eating some jambalaya, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I love jambalaya," and I was just like, I thought it'd be funny, so I was just like, "Oh, hey, it's actually pronounced jambalia,"
Jambalaya.
and he was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's like an old school African recipe," and he was like, "Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that." And then I was like, "Hey, man, I'm just kidding, though. It's not called jambalia." But that was me just making something up just because I thought it would be funny for a second.
But it also goes to show. I mean, I guess you're right. You can convince people of some dumb ass stuff.
Yeah, you really can. I could have had this guy walking around saying jambalia. People would have thought he was retarded.
You know what we should do is just walk around and start saying, "Hi, my name's Medicine Man, and I'm from Mars," and see how many people I can convince that I'm from Mars.
You're like, "I'm from Saturn." Voice of reason.
It's like we have our. Would you like to see our spaceship? That'd be a good. That would be a good thing to a show.
Dude, really? That would be. You need to have like a space themed show. That'd be tight. I really like that. Have you ever listened to Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars?
Yeah.
Fucking love that album, dude. I'm not that big of a Dave Bowie fan, but that album is pretty awesome.
Yeah. I swear, a lot of music from post '60s era. It's like they went to space, man, and never came back. But I think there may have been something else to do with that one.
Hey, maybe Bass Nectar knows aliens.
Man, I think that motherfucker is an alien. Like,
He
come on.
probably is.
Like, he's too weird to not be an alien.
Seriously.
Like, he says, he may be full of shit, but I don't know if he is. He says he makes all that music on no drugs. Alien.
I bet Tyler, the creator's an alien.
He looks like a fucking alien.
I know, right? He looks just like an alien. I love that show, Loiter Squad, man. If you guys haven't seen Loiter Squad, you need to check it out.
Dude. Yeah. With the yawns today.
Yeah.
Everybody on freaking Loiter Squad, if there is ever a group of aliens, some of them dudes look like motherfucking aliens.
Yeah, they're all this bunch of strange looking guys, man. Especially Taco. Taco's weird. They're so mean to Taco, man. Why are they so fucking mean to that dude?
Same reason you're mean. Everybody's got a friend that's like the butt end of everything.
Yeah, it just kind of happens that way.
Somebody's gotta be the whipping boy.
Yeah, I guess. Sucks for Taco, man.
Poor Taco.
Looks like an alien. Yeah, he's a whipping boy. Maybe they probably all are aliens, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I bet they all are.
I'm telling you
They
that
like cheese.
I'm thinking half the people in Hollywood are either aliens or reptilians.
A lot of people believe that cats are aliens.
Dude, they look like they lost in space all the time.
Yeah.
But like, come on, like Egyptians worshipped like little cats, like we have. Why? Like, where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. Maybe they thought they were pretty. They thought they were majestic. They move really majestically and gracefully.
Would you worship a cat?
No, I'm not a big cat person. I like dogs. Maybe back then, maybe I would have worshipped a dog because I don't know. Maybe they didn't have dogs. They could have just as easily worshipped dogs. But it is weird that they worship cats.
Like, I could understand a dog. A dog's a dog, but like little like Siamese cat.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have like the big Sphinx statues or whatever.
Yeah.
The what are those called? Is there a word for them? It's the Sphinx. That's what it's called.
That is the word.
Huh.
What's the word for Sphinx? Sphinx.
I wonder how the fuck they built those, man. How long have those been around?
Well, I think the Sphinx has been there longer than the pyramids. And there's there's a theory that the Sphinx face is not the original face because it's not proportional to its body.
It looks like a person's face.
It is a person's face.
That looks so weird. That looks really weird. I've never taken a good look at it like that.
Dude, it looks like a fucking alien.
It does look like an alien.
I'm telling you. It looks like a fucking... The Egyptians... Aliens. Aliens had everything to do with that shit. That and Puma Punka in South America.
It almost looks like they kind of chiseled this out of something.
They did.
Really?
It's a big piece of rock.
Maybe they so it's just a big rock. They just like
it's like a bunch
into a sphinx.
It's a bunch of stones carved.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? You really think they did that with sticks and rock chisels? A chisel made of rock.
I mean, why not?
You really think they did that?
It could have taken them forever, but it's not impossible.
How you gonna get a perfectly smooth edge with a rock and chisel? With a chisel?
I'm sure they had other things that they would use to, you know.
You telling me they had like buzzsaws
right.
and stuff back then, and like alien and like lasers and shit.
You could probably use some rocks and shit, and like some.
You tell me if I hit a rock on a rock, it's gonna break. Like, nah, you see?
No, dude, not like that. I'm saying to like, you know, smooth things out and like sand it down, and you can just chisel it and smooth it. Like, isn't that kind of the basic concept? You can just, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like,
okay,
sure, like, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm just saying that it's not impossible that they did this.
What about like
themselves.
Puma? I can't remember if it's Puma or Tiwatuakon, but there's blocks that are so close together that you can't put a human hair between them. And they've taken them out and like done like microscopic studies of the rock, and they can't replicate the perfection of the cut, even with modern lasers.
Dude, they might have spent hundreds of years making this thing, and I mean.
How you gonna cut some? This is the thing. It wasn't chiseled. It was cut.
Dude, I mean, this is thousands of years ago. You don't know what these people really had. They could have had like knives and shit. They could have had.
You tell me they had a knife that could slice? You tell me they had slavers?
No.
They had a knife that could slice through a 12-ton rock.
No, but I mean, they could totally fucking like spend like 3 months fucking. Doing the shit, it would work. If but the thing about it is, they had to quarry boulders that were bigger than the blocks that they were making.
You tell me if they went in, how did they dig?
Dude, you just told me that they chiseled this thing from a big ass rock.
Yeah, but that's what they say they did. I don't believe they fucking chiseled that shit.
That's what it looks. It looks just like that. It looks like that's exactly what they did to make this fucking thing. Like. I don't see. It looks like it's all one piece. Like they did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to mine that rock and put it there, and then chisel it.
So the rock wasn't already there.
No,
like it wasn't.
No.
It looks like it might have been maybe a fucking little mountain or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think that it's impossible that people couldn't have built that.
I think it's more likely that it was aliens.
But aliens aren't. I don't know, man. This is.
See, you're talking. It's hard to
gotta agree to disagree here because I'm not saying that it couldn't have been. I'm not saying that it's impossible that it was aliens, but I'm also saying that this could have been done by people as well, man. Could have been done by aliens. Could have been done by people. I don't know.
When engineers in 2018 say that they couldn't replicate it, I have a hard time believing that engineers in BC times could do it without any kind of weird help.
The reason that they couldn't replicate it probably is because these motherfuckers did this shit with their bare hands. And you just can't replicate that.
Yes, you can. We have hands. It's not like we magically don't have hands anymore.
It's like when you make a painting in Story Be Love, she couldn't make the same painting twice. There's no way.
Yeah, but she knows the concept of how she made it.
Yeah, but there's no way it looked exactly the same.
Yeah. To build the
Same
pyramids
concept
nowadays,
as the
they'd
pyramid.
have to, like, build roads and, like, and, like, erect giant fucking cranes and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, the
Oh,
use of
no.
hydraulic and technology and shit to move stuff.
There's a lot of weird shit, man, going on in history. The history of time. I really wish I could find some pictures from this Aurora, Texas thing.
Do you know probably the funniest alien thing on any movie though is from what was that? Was it Final Destination where he pees out the end of his finger?
Yeah. Yeah, the president was an alien.
Yeah.
Or no, that was Scary Movie.
Yeah, Scary Movie
3. I was thinking about that movie earlier. I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, Scary.
I'll never forget that. He's like, yeah. And they start pissing out. They point at each other and start pissing at the finger. And they're like, oh, just shook his
Those were some weird looking aliens in that movie, man.
Yeah, it was. They were like tall, gray aliens.
Yeah, they were super tall and like lanky with huge heads. That was weird, bro.
Yeah.
But, man, I wanted to fucking find something for shot of the day. But I cannot find anything, so... Or I couldn't find anything, so... I want to take a shot of the day in honor of whoever built the Great Sphinx of Giza. Just because.
We should take a shot
It's been a mystery.
to Tutankhamun. The youngest... The teenage pharaoh. Who was the son of... oh, God. Which I can't remember the name of his dad's name. But they were the ones that they said that he came... When he became power, he was like, I'm an alien. And he had like this giant elongated head. Like it was like... You can see it's like they found skulls from back then. It's like this long.
Damn.
Like, not normal looking.
That's weird.
Yeah. He like completely changed the religious system of Egypt and shit. And then I'm pretty sure they like killed his ass. They were like, that's not cool. We can't be having aliens as the pharaoh.
Man, I bet it was sick to be a pharaoh.
Because they were like God.
I know.
They were God.
Well, cheers, man. I wonder if aliens drink.
But they got some weird shit.
I mean, we drink. We're aliens.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a yes.
You know, we aliens, we have some very alien-like things that we do.
Yeah. If you want to see,
Come join
check us out at Brewski's, man.
Come join our spaceship. It's gonna be like a magical carpet ride across Hattiesburg, man.
Yeah. We'll come down, visit. We're recording this from Jupiter right now.
Yeah.
But we'll be in Hattiesburg, so.
And always
on
remember,
Friday.
Elvis didn't die; he just went home.
Yeah. Don't forget that.
And Jerry Garcia. Jerry Garcia didn't die. He's right here with us.
Yeah, he's actually our fact checker right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking this too far. So make sure you come to Brewski's, man. Friday. We'll be going on like 10, right? 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 between 10:30 and 11.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Get there about 11 o'clock.
Don't be one of those
all
guys
night
sitting there
long.
waiting on me to play from like 8:30 to like till like 11.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It'll be a lot of fun though. Make sure you guys check it out. And also, I forgot to mention you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and also on Google Play Music now.
I can't believe we're on fucking iTunes.
I know, dude. It's awesome.
We were at work last night and I was telling people we were on iTunes and everybody immediately put up their cell phones
Yeah,
and started they're like, I'm checking you on that shit.
When I would tell people about our podcast and I'd be like, yeah, we're on SoundCloud, they'd be like, oh,
yeah.
oh, SoundCloud. But now I'll be like, yeah, we're on Apple and Google. They're like,
whoa,
what?
What?
And they're like, hold on, let me look this up. And they'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, and their media just, yeah, I'm gonna listen to you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's easy because you can just click subscribe as soon as you pull the page up. Like, if you have an iPhone or whatever, you just pull up the page, click subscribe. Same for Google Play. It's already, like, preloaded on your Android phone. So, yeah. Here's a new reason to use it, you guys.
I feel official as fuck.
Seriously. We'll be back next week for episode 8. We got iJimmy coming on very soon in the coming weeks for Sessions with Fam.
That's going to be a good Sessions with Fam.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Then we're going to have some guys on here, our really good friends Logan and his buddy. And that's going to be a funny episode, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Yeah, we need to work out a schedule for this, man.
Yeah, man, we're getting so official. We need a damn schedule because so many people we're having.
Yeah, dude. It's been so busy these past couple weeks, man.
But between a new job and like try to like stay up with you guys and keep y'all listening and have providing the content for y'all.
Yeah,
it is. Sleep has become second nature.
Dude, I know, right? I feel that, but we gotta wrap it up here, you guys.
All right, guys, it's been a good day talking to y'all. Catch us
sure.
next time. This is Medicine Man
with the voice of reason. Catch us episode 8 next week.
All right, signing off.
Hit stop.
Alright, look, I came out here, I give it 190%, you know what I'm saying? I came out here, me and my boys, we practice all year, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking all the time, we fucking in here, like, fucking, we practice all year, we train all year, you know what I'm saying? We give it 190%. Thank you, baby. We give it 190%, and me and my boys, you know, I'm fucking around, you know what I'm saying? I feel telling me and my boys, you know, we do it big, 100% all the way around, and, you know what I'm saying, like, don't even try to fuck with it, alright? I'm about to throw up on y'all.